Howdy, everybody. Life Lesson Friday for April 14th, 2023. The theme for today is take action. And it actually comes out because, a couple of things, but mainly top of mind because I have a business coach who I've been working with for a little bit, and he called me out because I wasn't taking action yesterday. So, what did I do? I took action on a couple of the steps that I said I was going to do, and he said, "You've been talking about this for a while. You need to do it." So I did, and it made me think like, oh, what was the problem? Like, why wasn't I doing it? And I couldn't come up with an answer. And so either I needed to do it or I needed to stop talking about it. And that's one of the things that, when it comes to our health, when it comes to our nutrition, which is a big piece of our health, when it comes to exercise, which is a piece of our health, it's not as big as nutrition. And which some of you might go, "Wait, dude, you're such an exercise guy. Why would you say that?" Because nutrition is really the biggest key. There are others like exercise and stress relief and connecting your spirit and sleep. And so there's a lot of others as well. And most of us, as I was reviewing one of the podcast episodes I did to put a clip out on social media, which was what I needed to take action on, I was listening over to Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson talk about food addictions and binge eating and different things. And one of the things that she said was, we all know what to do. And we all know that broccoli is going to be more beneficial for us than a donut. But yet, a lot of times we eat the donut instead of the broccoli, which granted, if it's for breakfast, I mean, that makes sense. But still, a lot of times we'll eat the things that are not good for us and not take action on the steps that we say we want to do, which is if we say we want to lose weight or be healthier or get off medication or any of those things that typically come about when people talk about why they need to eat better. A big piece of why we don't take action is because we either put it off, we don't want to deal with it, we don't want to stress about, like, we deal with it internally, right? Because there's something that's there that we have to deal with that's either going to cause stress or cause emotional drama, mental, it's going to take you places where maybe you don't want to go, and so that's why you're avoiding it. And so take action is not always simply like what most people think of when they hear of Nike's slogan, "Just do it." They think, "Oh man, I just gotta just go do the athletic thing," and they mean just do anything. And when I heard that their slogan came out, there's just do it, like whatever it is, whether it's an athletic event or for your business or for your personal life or whatever. But if you have something you want to achieve, go do it. And that means taking action. And so if you've got something out there that you're talking about, that you find yourself talking about, and you're not moving towards that, I'm not saying you have to achieve the goal immediately, but you got to take steps. One of the books I'm reading is about financial investing, and one of the whole chapter. It's a whole chapter in the book about starting, because you're never going to get to your goal with investments, whatever that goal is. You're never going to get there if you don't start. And again, that's taking action. So if you've got those things that you're thinking about, that you've talked about to other people, that you're like, and you haven't taken the action to do it, maybe this is your little motivation or your little prodding. It is time. Maybe this is your sign from God to say it's time to start taking action. In that I needed a little push in the things that I was saying I was going to do. There's a lot of things that I say I'm going to do and I do. And there's every now and then there's those things that come up that you're like, I really want to do this. And it just, for whatever reason, it just never happens, and it never happens, and it never happens. And so it sometimes you need your feet to the fire and said, do you really want this? Do you really want to do that? Is it really something that you think is important? Because if it is, you'll go do it. So if there's something out there, go take action. And if you need somebody to hold you accountable, I'm here for you. So just you message me and let me know, like, hey, this is the thing I need to take action on. Can you follow up with me next week? Make sure I did it, and I'll do that. Okay. So that's the Life Lesson Friday for today, April 14th, 2023. Go out there and take some action.